Since it's gonna be my first video on YouTube, I want it to be like a Valentine's Day makeup. So I want to first do something natural. I always start doing my brows before I even do anything else. That's just how I like doing things, because I feel like by having my brows done, I kind of have a structure of how I want the rest of my face to look. I usually use the Anastasia Beverly Hills soft brown pencil for my brows, but I gave it to my grandma. So now I'm just gonna use this Cap Brow by Benefit in number 4. I'm gonna start with the outer part. Pretending like I'm drawing hairs. So that's how I work with this kind of brushes, and also with the pencil. So that's kind of like the technique that I use, so it looks really natural. And then I'm constantly, after I do that, I keep brushing. I'm going very light here. You don't want to go too hard here because you still want it to look natural, you know? So this part of your brow, go very light, and then you can go a little bit heavier in here. So we're now gonna set the brows with Soft Brown Brow Powder Duo by Anastasia Beverly Hills. Mix of both colors. I just kind of like put it all over. I love using MAC Soft Ochre Pro Longer Paint Pot. I feel like it really helps in keeping my eyeshadow in place. So I just grab it with my finger and I apply a little bit of this. Keep in mind that this is like, I feel like this is a heavy product because I don't have dry skin, like I don't have dry eyelids, and I feel like it still makes me a little bit dry. So if you're on the drier side and you want to use this kind of product, make sure you really hydrate your eyelids with a really good eye cream or something, because otherwise it's just gonna make your eyeshadow look kind of crusty. I'm gonna use this Milk Makeup Blur and Set Matte Losing Setting Powder. I got it a few months ago and I like it. I always use the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder and I really liked it. So if you have that one or any other powder, that's fine. Just make sure you set your primer. That way your eyeshadow is not going anywhere. I'm gonna be using the CARLI by BYBEL palette with Anastasia Beverly Hills, which I recently got, and I haven't played enough with it, so I'm gonna use it today. I really love this color right here. I want to use it. Let's see what I come up with. I haven't planned it. I'm gonna start with the Morphe palette, and I'm gonna start with this color right here. They don't have names, so that color right there. It's like a light, very light brown. Gonna put it here on my crease. I have really small Asian eyes, so I make sure that that crease color, I bring it up, because if I bring it down, then I'm just gonna close my eye even more. So I need to try to open my eyes. So that's why I gotta bring it up kind of like to my brow. So that's like a little trick. If you have small eyes, you need to do that to open up your eyes. Same thing on this side. I'm gonna go with this color right here called BYBEL. I love CARLI BYBEL, by the way. She was like the first YouTuber that I watched when I was first learning how to do makeup. And I loved her. She's like such a huge inspiration to me. I'm gonna go ahead and apply this color Aura all over my lid. I'm gonna try it out with my finger to see how it looks like first. And then if I feel like I need more pop of the color, I'll go in with a wet brush. Oh, it is like a glitter. Wow, that's pretty. I'm gonna go in with the Morphe M433. I'm gonna go in with this color. The cream shader brush by Soeva number 233. I grabbed the color that I was working with before, Aura. And then I'm gonna spray the brush with the color in it already. See the difference? Like it really brings it out. I use this palette by CARLI BYBEL with BH Cosmetics. And I'm gonna use this color right here just to put it on the outer part right here. And I'm using this brush by Sigma Small Taper Blending E45. This is Tarte Black Clay Pot. Let me see, how do I do my wing? I usually look to the side and I kind of picture bringing my eye upwards. So connecting this part with this part of the brow. That's kind of like how I do to picture how I'm gonna do the line. Now I'm gonna go into the face makeup. I'm gonna get my primer. This is the Banana Bright Face Primer. A primer is just like a base for your foundation, and it helps you if you have problems with like big pores, or you have oily skin, or you have dry skin. It's something to help you before you put on your foundation, so that when you put it on, it looks really good and it lasts really long. And now I'm gonna go in just on the high points of my face. I'm gonna go in with this MAC strobe cream in the shade Gold Light. I'm just gonna apply it on the areas where I want to be a little bit more highlighted. Apply this with your hand or with the beauty blender or just any fluffy brush. Very little, I'm not even applying that much. So now we're gonna go in with foundation. I always mix foundations. I never use just one foundation, depending if I'm dry or if I want more coverage. I just kind of mix around different foundations. Today I'm gonna use my favorite NARS Sheer Glow foundation, and this is the color Light 5 Fiji, and I'm gonna mix it with Born This Way by Too Faced in the color Warm Nude, which is very dark but this is light, so I just put a tiny bit of this and mix it with the other one. For this part, I'm gonna use a wet beauty blender, like really wet. I think there's still water coming down. The Tarte Shape Tape concealer, very good concealer. Very high coverage. I like to put it in the back of my hand first, like that. That way I have more control of the product where I'm gonna apply it. And with this brush, this doesn't even have a name. Oh my god, this is an old brush. Just something like this to apply your concealer. And I'm gonna bring it down here to cover any dark circles. To clean up, to brighten, anything like that. Okay, now I'm gonna apply it in my forehead a little bit. So I have a big forehead, so I try to keep the light very low. If you have a smaller forehead, you can bring it up more, but since my forehead is big, I kind of wanna make this darker and not too light, because otherwise it's gonna emphasize it more. So that's why I keep the light kind of low, like just about there. I don't want it to be any higher. And now we're gonna do the line to contour my nose. Put a little bit of MAC Prep and Prime in Light Boost. I'm just gonna apply a little bit of this right here on this area. So I want it to brighten up even more. Take whatever I have left here in my hand, put it on the beauty blender, and then I'm gonna go in and press everything like this. You don't wanna go like this, you wanna press. So remember, foundation, I use this side, and then concealer, I'm using the tip. This brush like this, so it's called Petite Stippling. And I'm gonna take Chanel Soleil Tan de Chanel, which looks like this. It's like a cream bronzer. I really like the color. I think it goes well with my skin tone. Just gotta blend it really good. Okay, so now I'm setting the under eye with the powder. Just going lightly pressing on it. And I also take that powder and set this part of my face, because I also get a lot of like the smile lines. Set the rest of my face with this Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish in medium 2. Warm up the face with this MAC Give Me Sun Mineralized Skin Finish. I'm gonna use the Charlotte Tilbury Cheek to Cheek Swish and Pop Blusher in the color Ecstasy. Oh, and this is the Amrezy highlighter in collaboration with Anastasia Beverly Hills. I'm gonna take from the CARLI BYBEL palette, that shade that we use, BYBEL, with this brush, which doesn't even have a name anymore. I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna put it on my under eye. Brush like this. from the CARLI BYBEL palette, this one right here. I'm gonna put it really close to my eye. Just gonna apply some black eyeliner under my eye. This is Maybelline Lasting Drama Waterproof Gel Pencil. It's really good. I do 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. MAC Studio Fix Powder Plus Foundation in NC25, and then with this Beauty Puff sponge, I'm just gonna take it like this or like that, and I'm gonna press it in my skin. And then with this brush, I'm just gonna blend everything in. Blush, bronzer, highlighter, everything. This is how I make sure that I don't have any harsh lines or anything like that. Everything is just kind of blend in. You don't really know where the blush starts or the bronzer starts. This is wow, you can't even see it. Clear Brow Gel by Anastasia Beverly Hills, just to set the brows. I'm gonna do my lips. I'm just gonna go with MAC Sword Lip Pencil. To line my lips. I don't really overline my lips. I just go along with my natural line. But if you want to overline them, you can overline them here or here. Don't do it like on this part. Just do it here on top or on the bottom. I'm gonna go with my favorite lipstick, Tom Ford Blush Nude. I love this color. And then on top, I'm gonna put some lip gloss. Okay, so the last step is just to set my makeup with MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus. Just spray it all over your face, and that's it. This is the final makeup look. I hope you guys liked it. I did like how it came out. And I think I was able to go over like all the important steps that I believe you need to take in order for your makeup to look good. So I really appreciate you guys for watching me, and please comment down below if you would like to see more videos. Thank you.